Hey guys, and welcome to your 30-minute upper body and core workout. So today we're going to have 2 blocks of work. The first block is going to be your upper body. We'll have 5 exercises. We'll perform them for a minute, and then we'll have a 30-second break in between. And we'll go through all of that 2 times. And then we'll move to our core section, which is going to have 4 exercises. We'll perform those for 40 seconds a piece with a 20-second break in between. You will need some weights for today. If you don't have weights, go ahead and grab those household items, canned goods, shampoo bottles, water bottles, whatever you have to give you some resistance. You'll need a light, medium, and a heavy set. If you don't have a heavier set, just go with a light and a medium set. Make sure you have some water and a towel nearby and a mat or a soft surface, and I think we are ready to get started. All right, so let's just go stacked head right here. Swinging those arms, opening up that chest. As always, I will give modifications for everything. Good, let's reach and pull here with a butt kick. And 4, 3, 2, same movement with the legs, pull it down. In 4, 3, 2, step and rotate right here. Let's warm up that spine. Core is in nice and tight. Rotating those hips and those shoulders. Nice big arm circles here to the back. Core is in nice and tight. Pull those arms back. And 2 more just like this, and other direction. Give me 2 more here. Good, let's take those arms up 90-90. And let's rotate the palms back and palms forward. Four, 3, 2. Let's hit that core right here. Let's pull that knee up. Pulling those arms down. Engaging that core every time that knee comes up. Getting it nice and warm. 3, 2, go. Let's take the feet wide. We'll hit the legs a little bit here too. They're not going to be doing a lot of work today, but get everything good and warm. So let's do a lateral bend and hit those obliques. So just nice and small, just getting them warm. Core is in nice and tight, chest is forward, shoulders are back. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. I think we're ready to get started. So, as I said, each exercise is going to be for a minute apiece with a 30-second break in between. For our upper body, we'll go through those 2 times. We'll have 5 exercises. So, our first exercise, go a little bit lighter for this one. We're going to be doing, so elbows are going to be 90-90. We're going to be lifting and lowering. My wrists are staying nice and flat. None of this, nice and flat here, lifting with that elbow. So a little bit lighter for this, light to medium. We have a minute in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Palms face, come up, they face the floor, and down. And I'm lifting, leading with my elbow, but I have the weights a little bit forward of my shoulders. So you can see I'm not coming directly like side. My elbows are a little bit forward of my shoulders. My core is nice and tight. My knees are soft. Shoulders down. much for you, modify it by taking one at a time. And if it's too much with weights, just body weight. Rest. Okay, our next exercise, we have a 30-second break here, is going to be a cross-body lift. So, we're alternating sides, so we're going to take right and left. So, my elbow's not locked out, it's soft, and I'm lifting, my wrist is flat, it's not bent. Lifting across, no higher than my shoulder. I have to move my timer so I don't hit it. All right, here we go, 1 minute. And lift across and switch other side. So my palm is up. Core in tight, knees are soft. Neck nice and long. And rest. Okay, same movement with that arm being straight, except instead of taking it across, we're gonna take it forward. So, elbow soft, no higher than that chin when you're lifting. We're going here and here. Palms are facing up, no bending of the wrists. Again, knees are soft. Again, modification for this is lighter weights or no weights. So choose where you're at, what level you're at, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. We lift it up and lower. Nice and controlled. And try not to grip those weights. Those forearms cramping up on you. Kind of let those weights fall loosely into those hands. That core in tight so that back doesn't start moving. You're not using that back to lift. Rest. All right. Coming down, we're going to do a kneeling tricep extension. So if you have bad knees, you're going to do this standing. Okay, I'm going to actually face side. So if you're standing, you're going to have one weight. You're going to let the head of that weight fall right into those hands, biceps by the ears, elbows up. You're going to drop it down here and then press up and extend. Now, if you're coming down to the floor, we're just doing that kneeling. So, come on down, knees under those hips in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Take it up and lower it down. Those biceps are right by those ears. Elbows point directly up, core is in nice and tight. By kneeling, we're taking that momentum component out of it so you don't get that upper body involved, that back. So inhaling that weight down, exhale, press that weight up. No arch in that back, engage that core. Tuck the pelvis under, engage those glutes. Nice and controlled. Rest. All right, so stay down, we're gonna have a seat. We're gonna do a seated row. So, modification for this is to not lean back as far. You're gonna come up a little bit. We're gonna alternate that row. So, go lighter weights for this, because we're gonna be holding them out in front. So, leaning back, squeeze that shoulder blade towards that spine. Every time that weight is coming towards the chest and the rib cage. Now, notice I'm not rotating here. I'm keeping my shoulders square to the front. It's just the back. All right, 1 minute here. 3, 2, 1, here we go. And again, modify it by sitting up a little bit higher, okay? If you want to challenge that core a little bit more, lean it back a little bit more. And again, you can modify this even more by taking those weights completely out. Really squeeze that shoulder blade. Drive that elbow back. Rest. All right, 30-second break. Grab some water if you need it. We're going back to the top for that second round. So we're starting with those 90-90 lateral raises here. All right. Towel off if you need to. Figure out which weights you're going to use. And you got about 5 seconds here before we get started. And 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So 90-90 with those elbows. We lift and lower, nice and controlled. And lift and lower. Again, make sure those wrists are nice and flat. No bending of those wrists. Core isn't tight. Neck nice and long, control those movements. And again, modification, take it one at a time. Rest. Alrighty, crossbody, straight arm lift. So, we're here, we come across, elbow is soft, lifting no higher than that chin. Core is tight. Alright, no twisting of that upper body, it's just that arm coming across, so no rotating. Okay, got about 5 seconds here. And 3, 2, 1, knees are soft. Here we go. We take it up and across and down. And again, nice and controlled. Palms face up. Keep that neck nice and long. Don't knock out your knees. Core isn't tight. And rest. Okay, we have those straight arm raises to the front. So same movement, arm is straight but not locked out, and it's coming up and up. No higher than that chin. And if those weights get too heavy, if you have a lighter set nearby, bump down in the middle. Or whenever you need to, whenever you feel like your form starts to go, bump those weights down. Here we go. And we lift it up, nice and controlled. Palms face up, wrists are nice and flat, no bending in that wrist. Make sure you're not using your back. Your back is nice and stable. That core is stabilizing it, so the only thing lifting is that arm. Don't grip those weights. Let those weights fall into those hands. Okay, kneeling tricep extension. Again, if kneeling doesn't work for you, you're gonna come down, you're gonna keep standing here, biceps by the ears, elbows up towards that ceiling. Right, one weight, you're letting the head of that weight fall right into your hands. Got a couple seconds here, about 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. We take it down, and press it up, and down, and up. Nice and controlled. Biceps right by those ears. Rest. All right, weight comes down. Sitting down on our bottoms, lighter weights. We have that seated row. Okay, so again, that modification, you're not gonna lean back as far. So you're here, okay? The further back you lean, the harder it is. That tailbone stays tucked under, shoulders and hips stay square, no rotating. So straight to the front, driving that elbow straight back, squeezing that shoulder blade. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Extend that other arm and pull the other one back. Neck is nice and long. Core is tight. Drive that elbow straight back. Rest. Weights down. That finishes our upper body. We're moving to lower body. So, we have a little break here. Grab some water. I'm going to let my timer run down for that 30-second break, and then I'm going to switch it up because these moves we'll do for 40 seconds with a 20-second break. So go ahead and grab some water. We're going to be starting with a bear plank, and we're going to be walking out to a full plank and in. Okay, so we're ready to get started with our core. So we have a bear plank. I'm going to show you here. Hands and knees are just, so hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. So everything is nice and in line. We're pressing up about 1 inch off the floor. Here, we walk it back, back, in, okay? Now, modification for this, I want you to go, let's just go on your knees here, and let's take it up to a full plank, and then back down. So notice I'm not right on my kneecaps, okay? If this is too much for you, just hold the plank, okay? So come into that bear plank, hands lined up under those shoulders, knees under those hips. 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds. Here we go. Walk back, back, in. And here we're also still working that upper body. Looking down at that mat in front of you, not back at those feet. Rest. All right, coming onto our back. One weight, optional, to make it a little bit more challenging. We're coming down. We're pressing up, side, middle, side. So I'm just kind of angling a little bit, hitting that oblique. Not a big shift to the side, just a little one. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Modify this by taking that weight out. So middle, side, middle, other side. Making sure there's about a fist distance between your chin and your chest. Rest. Set that weight down. Stay down. Let's see. So we have a single leg extension, straight leg extension. So we're lowering. Down with one leg, down with the other leg, down with both legs. Modification. Bend those knees. Tap, tap, and then both. If both is too much, stick with the single alternating taps. 3, 2, 1, here we go. And we lower, and lower, and then both. Lower back on that mat at all times. Head is resting on that mat. No tension in that neck. If your lower back comes off that mat when you lower those legs, you're coming too low. Rest. All right, so we're coming up. We have a forearm plank for 40 seconds, okay? Just holding a plank. Modification for this is on those knees. Again, make sure you're not on your kneecaps. You are above those kneecaps. So you can either take it here if you're modifying on your knees, or you can take it on your hands if that feels a little more comfortable for you. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So glutes are engaged. Everything's nice and tight. Inner thighs are squeezing together. Looking down between your hands. Elbows directly under those shoulders. If you're on your hands, they should be directly under your shoulders. Core in tight. Back nice and flat, neck long. We have one more round of all of that, so grab some water if you need it. We're going back to that bear plank, walking it out, out, and in, okay? So remember that modification is to go from your knees to a plank, back to your knees. Take breaks when you need it. In 3, 2, hands and knees lined up, underneath the shoulders, underneath those hips, press it up. Here we go. We walk back, back, in. Back is nice and flat, core is nice and strong. Rest. Coming down, we have one weight, optional, pressing it straight up, then side, straight up, then other side. Okay? Modification, take that weight out. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lower back in that mat. Press it up and side. Straight, other side. Rest, weight comes down. All right, we have those leg lowers. So, single leg, and then both. Modification, bend those knees. Tap, tap, both, or just keep alternating those taps if it's too much. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lower back on that mat at all times, so important. And up. You should not be feeling this in that lower back. It on over. We have 40 seconds of work left. Holding that plank, either modified on those knees or coming onto a forearm plank. Elbows underneath those shoulders, setting yourself up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squeeze those glutes in their thighs. Looking down between those hands. Hands are nice and flat on that mat. Nice and strong. This is our last 40 seconds of work here. Core and tight. Rest. Drop down to those knees. Stretch it back into a child's pose here. And you have made it to your cool down. All right. Come on up, grab a sip of water, towel off if you need to, and then we'll go through a quick cool down together. All right. So let's come down into either a baby cobra or a full cobra. So if you're going to say baby cobra, just come here, those forearms down. Otherwise, hands underneath those shoulders and press it all the way up. Lengthening through those abdominals. Shoulders are down. Engage those glutes. Good. All right, let's have a seat. Let's sit cross-legged here, sitting up nice and tall. Let's take a side bend, stretching out those obliques. Good. Coming up, let's take that right arm across, sitting up nice and tall, stretching out that shoulder. And let's angle it up a little bit. Taking it up and over, let's stretch out that tricep. Nice gentle pull of that elbow. And make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Good, other side. Take that left arm across. And angle it up a little bit. And up and over for that tricep. And hands on those knees, let's round the back. And interlace those fingers behind, pull those arms down and back. Let's open up that chest, stretching out the front of those shoulders. Good, sitting up tall, let's finish with a nice big breath in here. Nice big breath in all the way up. And exhale, blow it all out. And you are done with your workout for today. Thank you so much for working out with me. I'm so happy that you joined me today. If you like this video, please let me know. Hit that thumbs up button. Please make sure if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you know every single time I upload a new workout. And I will see you in the next workout. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.